Hello, this is Wmpyr once again here to talk to you guys about good old basics, undeniable basics. We're going into application for self-defense, and this is Kali Escrima Arnis application for self-defense. Okay, so stance. Once again, one foot facing towards the opponent, other foot this way because I want to be halfway out because I want to be in long range. And the whole idea here is not to engage, it's to disengage. So this is the disengage theory, all right? That is the safest place to be in. Therefore, that's where I'm going to make my self-defense occur, okay? They want to attack me, they want to get to me, and I'm already halfway out because I'm not completely facing them, completely committed. I'm already halfway out, okay? Arm here. This is 90 degree, about approximately 90 degree arm right here, okay? And I said to you guys, the point and the blade needs to be facing towards them. Either one of these, okay? It doesn't have to always be the point. It could be the edge too. Constantly threatening them, okay? If I have the knife like this or like this is not threatening them. And in fact, if someone were to kick my arm or grab me from behind, now the knife is more of a threat to me. So whether it's here, whatever grip you're using, make sure that it's facing towards them. So what I mean by this is if they ran to me or I ran to them without changing anything, just keeping this 90 degree angle, they're gonna run into this. So that's what I mean by constant threat. Okay, it's just a structure like a tree or something where the branch is just pointed in a very awkward position that it gets in the way. And that's exactly what I want with this, is that this branch is it's perfectly in the way to where it benefits me. Okay, so right here, I'm not going to keep it out like this because my arm can get tired, and I've said to you guys they could figure it out. So if I do this, it's for a split second, right? I'm using my speed, boom, right here, boom, right here. So I'm not constantly doing this because I'm bringing my hand closer to them, which is, this could be a target. And like I said, people will figure it out, a way around it. But if I'm keeping it here, they have to get to it. So it makes it harder. And so you keep it here like this in about 90 degree and move it around, make it harder for them to follow. They have to work at following this, okay? So move it around like this. And the most basic movement, I said to you guys, this right here, this is jump rope, okay? So from here, boom, boom, boom. So this is just a modified, I'm in this stance with 1 foot this way, one foot this way, and my hands this way, but to me, the movement is still jump rope, okay? So jump rope type movement, boom, 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 boom. And, you know, you get used to this because you do it so much, right? Working on your cardio, your stamina, but also rhythm, and the speed that you need to be moving at. This jump rope right here, it helps with all of that. So this is constantly here, and then from here, what I want to suggest is the attacks that you make are going to be compact. There's no need for this. And in fact, from this distance, doing this, they're going to see it from a mile away. If I'm much in closer and I do this, that's fine. Their reaction time, because you're so close, their reaction time is going to be very small. They're going to have a hard time dealing with it, even though you're doing this because you're so close. But out here, if I do, it's just too much distance, you're giving them too much reaction time. So it needs to be more compact, more direct in that sense. Okay. However, there's a form in Filipino martial arts that I learned a long time ago, which was you doing this kind of motion. So boom and boom. So this comes from the fan motion, right? Fan motion. So I could go low and then high. I could go low and then high. So I'm hitting the two diagonals, right? So if I come here on the bottom left side, I turn my wrist and then I can hit on the top right side, right? So it's the same diagonal line. And I could do, once again, same the opposite of the same line, and I could also work on this line in the same fashion as well. But what you could learn from that is now, when we're coming to this, from that form, if I want to attack, let's say this side of you, right, of my opponent, right here, which is their left side, right? I want to attack their left side, right? Then I keep my weapon on the opposite side because I'm going to do the fan motion and I'm going to come here. Or I could even go not just opposite side, but on the bottom, just like the form, where I'm looking like I'm going to go low here, so my blade's already pointed there, but really I want up here. So I'm here and it's going to do that, right? I'm here and boom. Okay. And the same goes the opposite. If I want their right lead leg, then I will aim for here and come there, just like in the form. So this is something that I heard legendary MMA champion Bas Rutten say, which was if you want to hit low, then start high. If you want to hit high, then start low. Like you always do the opposite to camouflage your attacks. Exact same concept right there, straight from professional fighter and MMA legend Bas Rutten. So to me, it makes sense with the traditional form there from Escrima Long, and you could apply it once again for real life application. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.